David joked with us earlier that he took a picture of the first team offensive line. Was that discussed as you guys were going through walkthroughs?
Yeah, he did that in walkthrough today. It was kind of funny. We joke on John Michael a little bit just because he's young, missed some time. But no, it's great to have everybody back. We need these reps. I think we have like 7 or 8 practices before the first game, so we need every rep we can get.
Is there enough time to get the continuity that you would like with your first group?
I think so. I think we have a good group, a lot of veterans, which I think that helps with the group. And then John Michael, that's his second year in this system, so just making the mic points. I think he's going to do a good job for us.
Had you noticed that you guys hadn't been together at all?
I noticed, yeah.
What stands out then, like when you get these guys as a group? I guess what's different today with the new guy in there?
Honestly, not much difference, and I think that's a credit to all the guys in the room that we had. The nature of the business, guys are going to go down, and we need people to come in and be able to run the ship as it was going before. So, like I said, we have some veteran guys. Played a lot of ball in this league, so I think we're going to have a good group up front.
When you mention the number of veterans that are up there, is that how much easier does that make when you guys are trying to gel quick?
I think it makes a huge difference. GV and Jermaine, they were with Carm in a similar system in Vegas, so I think that helps a lot. And Ryan's obviously played a lot of ball for Green Bay, so I think it's just a matter of being on the same page as far as language. But the schemes, everybody they've seen every play there is, so I think we're going to be okay.
Drew, is there anything tangible that you can look at? You've been in a room now, unfortunately. We've talked about it time and again. Not to go back, but when you look around and things don't feel right, that guys are scrambling, guys are young, they don't understand what's going on. Is there anything tangible that you could point to that all right, we're at ease, even if this guy's not here or that guy's not here?
I think they did a good job in the offseason, adding in guys, some older guys, and then just with some of the younger guys that we have, they made a lot of progress this offseason with the new staff or with Carm. Yeah, I think he's done a good job for us, so I'm excited for this year.
Is this the most confident you are heading into a season for your position group?
Yeah, but it's easy to be confident now. We'll see, once we get into the season, because that's when you'll really be tested. But I think we have a group of guys that'll battle, get to the right person, no ME, stuff like that, not beating ourselves, and hopefully we can be dominant.
At what point did you start looking at the Vikings defense, or have you already?
So in the offseason, I do a little bit of scouting myself just to see the rushers I'm going against. But as a group, I think we'll probably start up this week, just going into depth of their fronts, their schemes, and things of that nature. I don't know how far they got into game planning, but hopefully we'll get a good look at them soon.
You've played with Daniel all summer, but he's only had half of the preseason.
Yeah.
Does he still need work, or is he ready?
I think we all need work. I don't think you can never be satisfied, and obviously, he's coming off an injury, missed some time, but I think he's going to be prepared. He does the most work out of anybody. I think he's going to be ready to go.
What have you noticed in John Michael coming back this year that's maybe different than last?
Yeah, he's missed a little time being injured, but I think his confidence has definitely grown. He's going against Dex every day, so I don't think it gets much harder than that, so I think he's going to be ready.
Andrew, with the offense overall, how do you get a feel of the speed that's been added and maybe Daniel's comfort as training camp has gone along?
Yeah, it looks a little different than last year. We added some guys on the outside, like you said, that are explosive and made some changes up front. So we're excited to see what we're going to do this year.
At the risk of asking a dumb question, and it would not be my first, do you, when you're huddled up and when you're getting to call the plays being called and everything else, do you react any differently based on the play call?
As far as like whether it's run or pass or who the ball's going to?
With the receiver position. I'm sorry, I didn't say that part.
For me, honestly, when the pass is called, I'm just worrying about where the mic point is, where we're sorting to, and then my individual technique. And if we do our jobs up front, then we have plenty of playmakers, and I trust DJ's going to get the ball to him. So we definitely get excited.
You were very open last year when last year ended about you wanted to come back, being healthy, stay healthy. When you come out of the summer the way you did, and again, by my count, I don't know if you missed one rep in camp. Does that add to your confidence, or are you one of those, now this day is, now it's all about tomorrow. It's not about what happened the last couple of weeks. So does that matter for you in the grand scheme of things?
No, it definitely matters. In OTAs, I missed some time. Didn't get to do some of the live periods, and for offensive linemen, you take every rep. the best thing you can have. You can do all the training you want in the off season, but until the bullets are flying, you don't know if your technique is working. So to not miss any practices, this training camp is huge for me.
Just to double check his math, did you miss any reps?
I think it was one team period that Dave's pulled a few of the veteran guys out, but none due to injury. Yeah.
You were captain last year, right?
Yeah.
So how much difference is it now this year where a lot of those guys that were here last year are
Yeah.
gone, some bigger voices, like
Yeah.
who's kind of stepped up into those leadership voids?
I think for one, this year is less captains, so I think that holds a little bit more weight. Guys respect you in the locker room, and we brought a lot of other veteran guys along, even if they're not captains. They've done a good job on both sides of the ball, just being leaders and trying to get everybody on the same page.